Bum, bum, bum. Hello, welcome to Fountain Art. I think we're on 18. My name is Emily. I am your guide for tonight, and I am so happy you're here with me. So, um, today is Dios de los Muertos, and we will be painting marigolds, calendulas, orange beautiful flowers. If you live up north where I live, it will be carnations because that's the only orange flower you can get right now because it's cold. But I'm super excited for tonight. So as always, we're going to get started with shaking it out. Now, just a reminder, you will feel silly. You'll feel ridiculous doing all the shaking, but it's to get your energy flowing, get your blood working through your body. You're going to shake off any of like the gunk that's been living on you for your work day, for the week, and just like get it all off of you so that you can start fresh, start new, get everything working together. So I'm going to take my sweatshirt off because this could be toasty all of a sudden. Oopsies. That was my box of Cheez-Its. Don't mind me. Also, the office is dirty. Let's just pretend like you can't see anything behind me. Okay? I would appreciate that. Okay, so all right, ready? Let's take a deep breath in and out. Okay, we're gonna shake our arms. Start with arm shakings, like crazy sporadic arm shakings. It's gonna get your blood flowing up on top. Like if you don't feel like you're dancing like Elaine, then you're not doing it right. Dance, get it all out. Get your elbows flapping, get your shoulders rolling, do all the stuff to get all the gunks out of your upper body. Okay, now swing your hips around, slow it down, and get some stretch right in your hips. Try to see if you can get some stretches there. Oh, feel where your body needs you to be stretching out. Remember to breathe in and out. Swing them around. Make sure you feel like SpongeBob going around town. Get your hips stretched and moving. Okay, now we're gonna shake our legs. Ready? Start with your leg. Get your, not this high, you could do it down low. Get your foot like flopping like a fish, and then get your leg flopping like a fish too, okay? And this one, if you need to hold on to something so you don't fall over, please do. I'm a little bit accident prone, so it's just better if I hold on. I'm gonna do some like leg wobbles like this to get everything moving. And now I'm gonna get my body moving and flowing. Hips, spine, arms, knees, ankles, shake it all out. Okay, hands in the sky. I'm gonna roll my wrists when I'm up there. Breath in and out. Okay, now touch your toes or the floor. Breathe in and out. Wiggle your hips. Go from side to side to get everything all loosened up. Breathe in and out. Sway from side to side. Get your hamstrings stretched. Get your front muscles and your back muscles. Okay, now we're gonna do some neck rolls. Ready? We're just getting our blood flowing. Okay, put your head to the left. Make sure you drop this shoulder and you don't bring the shoulder up. You can both drop nice and low. Now switch gently. Take a deep breath in and out. Do that again with another breath in and out. Chin to chest. Gently. Oh, ow. Deep breath in and out. In and out. You maybe need to like stretch this way. Do that if you need to. Okay, one more shake off. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. And then deep breath in and out. Now we're just going to take all negative energy that might be living in our hair, under our boobs, in our armpits, wherever you get a little bit sweaty is where the negative energy likes to live, and just like yeet it out your window, please. Just get it on out of here. Goodbye to the negative energy. Goodbye to everyone else's nonsense that wanted to come home with us today. Physically removing everyone else's nonsense, okay? It doesn't belong in your home. It doesn't belong on your body. It's not part of your life. It's not your circus, not your monkeys, all these people's problems. Just get rid of all of it, okay? Good. Now we're gonna find our seat. Mine rolled away. And ditch that. Whew. Okay. Now we're gonna find a nice, comfortable position on your booty. I like to sit, excuse me, I like to sit cross-legged. A lot of people, when they ground, like to sit with their feet flat, like fully planted on the earth to actually ground. I don't like doing that. I get too antsy. Okay. So I'm gonna get cross-legged, and I'm gonna find my sit bones, like right on your butt bones right there. I'm just gonna rock from side to side. Make sure I'm in a really comfy position. I'm gonna find a place where my back feels nice when it's sitting upright. If you have any extra scratches or itches, just feel free to like take care of those right now so you're not distracted in the middle of the grounding. Okay. All right, I'm comfortable. I'm gonna give you just a little bit to make sure you're comfortable. The groundings take sometimes 10 minutes. One time it took 15 and I totally lost track of time. It was wonderful. I was planning on about 10, maybe. Okay. When you're ready, you may close your eyes and just start taking deep breaths in and out. And when you're breathing, make sure you're filling up your stomach and letting it all push out. You don't want to breathe up here. You want to fill your stomach and then push it out. So your chest shouldn't be moving when you breathe, okay? Just help you get the most air. If you're really wearing super tight pants, you might need to unbutton them to make sure you can get some really good airflow in your abdomen. Okay. I think today we are just going to become aware of our body, okay? That's going to be the goal of my meditation today. Awareness. I like to put my hands on my knees so that I could just feel like my boundaries of myself. All right? Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. It always makes me want to yawn. Deep breath in and out. Once more, in and out. I want you to focus your thoughts and your vision inside of your body. Look inside your mind as if you're sorting things out, but we're not. We're just seeing it all. Breathe in and out. In and out. There is a jumbled mess that you see inside of your mind. It might be big, it might be everything, or it might just be one or two little things that just need like dusted off. I want you to just look at it. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. You're acknowledging this jumbleness of mess in your mind. Maybe it reflects the jumbleness mess of your physical space or your current situation or a relationship, the jumbly mess in your mind. And I want you to visualize yourself standing in front of this mess. Set your hands on it. Take a deep breath in and out. And tell this mess, I see you. I'm not forgetting about you. But right now, I need to focus on other things. Take a deep breath in and out. You maybe feel some pushback from this mess, some anxiety building and bubbling and rumbling in the mess, with this chaos in your mind. But I just want you to tell it one more time. It's okay. I'll come back to you. I promise. But for right now, my mind needs to be free from you. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, you are going to step away from this mess. Exhale. And you see that it has come to like a resting place. It has dimmed. It's not rumbling. There's no papers flying. There's no tornadoes happening. It's just resting. Take a deep breath in. Feel the peace. Let it soak into your body. And exhale. Now, take a deep breath in and out. We are going to just center ourselves right now. Breathe in and out. I want you to imagine you see rising from your pelvic bones golden light. It's rising up your body as you breathe in and out. And you realize that this is not just light, it is a warm golden liquid. Breathe in and out. In and out. It's beginning to fill up your body. It is warm and comforting. It is finding all the dark crevices, the places that have been hurting, the places that have felt empty, the places that have brought you anxiety or stress. It is just filling you up and allowing you to feel like you're in a warm puddle of hot tub. You're in this warm, just glowy goo, and it feels amazing. Breathe in and out. This goo, this golden glowy goo, is bringing you peace and wisdom, understanding. You're just feeling radiant amounts of joy. Breathing in and out. Allowing it to soak to your fingertips, to your mind, through your face, through your ears, to your toes, every inch of you. Breathe in and out. I want you to start up top of your head and just look inside of your body and see how peaceful and calm you can be on the inside. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. The noise of the world is muffled, like you have earmuffs on from this golden flowing liquid. You can't hear anything but my voice and your heartbeat and the flowing liquid inside of you. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. As you're surveying your body and seeing the peacefulness of it, you begin to wonder, where does this glowing golden liquid come from? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And that's when you notice a taproot sitting at the base of your spine. Breathe in and out. And this taproot is shot down into the earth, going deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper it gets, and the more offshoot, spindly little strings of roots it shoots out, the more golden liquid keeps pouring into it. It's pulling in these nutrients, these minerals, this life force from the earth, and it's taking it up inside of you and just filling you with like the amazing force from the earth. Breathe in and out. And as you learn this, and as you see where it's coming from, how it is literally the earth giving back to you, You notice it's pulsing. And as the glowing golden liquid, you can feel its pulse. You can feel it pulsing into your blood, into your body, allowing you to become one with the earth, to become grounded into this present space, to feel rejuvenated, to feel full of life, to feel full of love and healthiness, and just you feel rejuvenated. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. As your consciousness becomes one and is flowing with this golden goo, this liquid just glowing inside of you, you notice it's absorbing into your skin. It has absorbed into your mind, and you can feel the rejuvenation that the earth has provided for you. You're breathing in and out, in and out. I want you to sit here for a moment. Just allow your body to absorb all of this life force that the earth has given you. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. On this next breath, your taproot is going to disconnect from the earth and come back inside of you. Deep breath in and out. Now the golden glowing liquid will have been fully absorbed by your body. Breathe in and out. You're going to take 3 big deep breaths. You'll breathe in. You'll breathe in again. It won't feel like you can hold any more air. And then you will blow it all out with an audible sigh. Breathe in again and out. 2 more times. Breathe in again and out. Once more in again and hold. And out. We're going to come back into our present space and our present time on this next breath. Breathe in and out. Once more. In and out. After this next breath, feel free to open your eyes slowly and come back into this room with me. Breathe in and out. Okay. As you are coming back into this space, I am going to move my camera to get us ready for painting. And you can take this time to get your painting area set up. I'm going to pause the video and the sound, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. We are going to have a wonderful time today. I am pretty excited about this. So, as I said before, today we are painting marigolds or calendulas, just orange, beautiful flowers. So if you're here in the north, it would be carnations. For Los Dias de los Muertos. Okay. Gonna fix that one more time. So what you're gonna need is your watercolor paints. I'm using all the yellows and oranges that I have. I'm gonna turn this so it's easier. So I'm just gonna get those wet. I've got my spray bottle. We will need some green for stems. Now, we are not going to be painting super realistic ones. We are going to be painting loose florals, and we're going to start with practice rounds first, because you need to get a feel for the way things feel on your brush, okay? So make sure you have paint water. Make sure yours is clean. Mine is very clearly not. Make sure you have a paper towel or a something. Paper towel, actual towel, tea towel. I use flour sack towels usually, but to wipe your paintbrush off with. Put my water over here. Sorry, my candle's too much. And then we are going to have our paintbrushes. I've got a round 6, a round 10. I probably won't be using that one very much. I will be using the round 6, just your basic pointy round paintbrush. You can use whatever you want. I've also got a 4 that I might use. 4 is pretty common in most paint sets if you got some with your paintbrush set. But you can honestly use whatever you have, and it's going to be just fine. Okay. So to get started, I want you to do a test swatch of any orange or yellow or red colors you have, because you kind of need to know like what you're working with. So I'm going to do my golden yellow color first, just right here on the edge. I'm gonna pick some colors. And then I'm gonna do this mustardy yellow color. Oops, when I sprayed, I got it on my paper. So now it's all bleeding over there. That's okay. I'm gonna use my mac and cheese color yellow. Just gotta know what you have. To do a paint swatch, I'm just dipping my paintbrush into water and a little bit of paint and sticking it on, trying to make it not super thick, but not very thin either, just a good amount of paint. And if you have any questions during this lesson, this class, please put them in the chat and I will see them and answer them for you. I don't think I'm going to use any of my true red colors, but I do have this orange that I really like using. I'm going to add that too. Okay, let's set that there. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Okay, so I've got what I want my flowers to look like. So we are just going to play with a couple different ways that we can paint this type of flower. We're going to start, I'm going to focus primarily on marigolds slash carnations, because I think those are fun to be painting. So what we're going to do is get your paintbrush wet, not too wet though, kind of scrape some of the water off. Then we're going to go into one of your orange colors. I'm going to do my mac and cheese-ish orange color because it's just fun. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit too, like this. And I'm going to start over here in this corner so that I don't get my arm on it when I'm going across, okay? And we are just going to find a center point. So let's pick it as right here. Let me see if I can make this more center for you guys. And we're just gonna kind of go around the edges like this, in like squiggles. So line up in a squiggle, line up in a squiggle. I'll show you. We're just making a lot of petals because a carnation or a marigold, whichever one you're doing, these flowers have a lot of very clumped together petals. Sometimes you have marigolds that have like very spread out, like larger petals. But those are very difficult to draw realistically. And these are so much more fun to do. Just go up, squiggle, and down. Like this. Okay? So that's one way. Another way is to, I'm going to switch to a slightly bigger brush for this one, is to get some of your paint, to paint a circle, okay? We want this to be pretty light, so just a little bit of paint and a lot of water. Like this. Okay, now we're going to let that dry, okay? Because if it gets too wet, all of our colors will just bleed together. If you have a hairdryer, you can grab that and we can use that. But I don't know if you all brought your hair dryers tonight. Because trust me, we use hair dryers a lot. Okay, so while we're letting that dry, let's work on another one like this, okay? I'm gonna go back to my smaller brush. I'm gonna just do a darker color. And I'm gonna do it sideways. So this time, I'm gonna paint like a little arch here, okay? It's like a crescent moon. And then I'm going to do a squiggly like this, okay? Line out. I'm just drawing squiggly petals, okay? I had too much water on my brush and it kind of bled a little bit. Gonna add some more petals up here. So that's like what it would look like if you were drawing it like this. Okay? So this would be the face, the front down. So if you're looking at it going straight down, and this one is a side view, okay? This one, I think that's dry enough to do my next step. So I used a really light orange right here. I'm going to go in with a slightly darker orange color. Actually, no, I'm going to go darker. It's going to be almost a red orange. So if you don't have a whole bunch of different colors of orange, I would use red very lightly here. And you're going to pick your center point. And then we are going to do the line just like squigglies. Just squigglies. And then I'm going to switch to um, a lighter orange than this one, but a darker orange in the background. And I'm going to do some more squigglies. And you want to make sure you kind of cover the edge of this outline, this circle, the first one, with your squigglies so that you don't have that stark contrast, so that it looks like it's all within the arch there. Okay. When that dries, you can always go back and add more color. So let's practice some more. I'm going to practice another one like this. Okay. I'm going to grab an orange. Now I'm going to do an arch. And then I'm going to just do squiggly line here. I'm going to pick a spot where it's going to come down. I'm going to draw one petal, two petal, three. I'll start there. I'm just going to add some more. And then we will add some more up here. Around the edges. And just keep adding until it looks right. This one is starting to be quite large, and I'm literally just like scribbling with the paint. Just scribbles. Okay. These are very loose florals. They do not have to be perfect. And then in our real painting, we will do this part in green. You can practice it in orange for right now. So just kind of do a little arch down there at the base. So directly across from wherever your top is, you do one down here. And that is where your stem will come out of. We'll work on leaves later, but that's what it'll look like. Minus this line I just put in there. So let's do a few more top-down views. Do this one in a darker yellow, a darker orange right here. As you're working on your painting and you are practicing some of these flowers, make sure you are breathing in and out, and just let your mind fully focus on each little petal, each little squiggly line you're doing. Just basically drawing petal bricks, just putting them all in together. Just go line down, across. Just, and if you don't like the edge of one of yours, like I really dislike that edge right there, just gonna go back in with some more paint and add a squiggly over top of it. Because these flowers have so many petals, it's super easy to just keep going over top again and again and again. So I'll show you on this one. And just add detail and fill in some of the petals. Since this one was lighter before, I'm going in with darker. Just adding some depth by just layering on the same thing I had done before, but in another color. And I'm doing them slightly off-centered from the other ones so that you can see all of those colors still. And I'm going to do it on this one too, but with a lighter color. I'm going to add just some swirlies, some squiggles in between in my petals. I'm kind of coloring it in, but I'm still leaving some white space. And in a little while, when that dries, I'll just add some darker to it too. I'm going to do that for down here as well. I'm going to go in with a yellow actually this time. Just coloring them in. How are we all doing? What can I show you better or clarify? We're doing good? Okay. Okay, I got a thumbs up. Are we all thumbs up? You know, I'll just take the no answer as a we're doing fine. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to show you how to paint a calendula. Why do I keep saying calendula? A marigold leaf. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a green. I like a true green that looks like this, or a darker green like this one. Okay, so I'll be using one of those greens. So what you'll do is you'll take your brush, obviously, and you'll put, for these center view ones, you'll just go down. Okay. They are kind of thick stems. So you probably want to make 2 lines like this. Have them touch together. They're not thin stems. And then they have like some knobs on them. So you're gonna probably want to add a couple little knobs, which just means like I'm just going on the edges here and adding like a little oval in the center, like this. And then I'm gonna have some flowers grow from there. So this one's gonna go out like that. It's not quite an S. Not quite an S, but it is a stretched out curve. And then we're gonna go in, and each leaf stem actually is a bunch of leaf stems. Stem leaves, leaf branches. It's got a whole bunch on there. So it goes up like this, and then just kind of pokey out. It's kind of a mess, but that's just the way it looks. If you're confused with what I'm saying, I would highly recommend Googling a marigold leaf, okay? And then it'll make a lot more sense. Actually, I could probably show you. Let me finish this one and then I'll pull it up for you to see. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you really quick. Okay, can you see this right here? Oops, I didn't mean to touch that. You can't see. Good, because I messed up. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's got all these little pokies on here. Open, to the top. There you go. So that is what we are mimicking with our art right now, are all these little stems. And this is why you can do, these petals are actually why you can do squigglies, and they don't have to look like actual petals because you can't really see the actual petals. So that's pretty awesome. So let's stop sharing the screen. All right. So that's what the petals, the leaves are going to look like. All right. Let's keep going. Do you think you have a fairly good handle on the way these are going to look? Oh, I want to show you a bulb too. So to do a bulb, you will just like a teardrop shape, like this. And then after it dries a little bit, which I'm clearly not waiting for because I'm impatient, it will all bleed together. You'll do a stem. You'll like just touch it up there like that. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. Are we ready? Remember, there is not a goal of perfection here. It is just a funsy time that we're having. Whoa, I'm sorry. That was big. That was a big change. Okay, I have this paper taped down. This is just like a nicer cardstock. I'm doing a card-sized paper. And the first thing I'm going to do is a side angle marigold. So I'm going to start with a mac and cheese yellow color. I'm going to do a pretty large. This will be my focal point. It's this big one right here. I do like this. And I'm just gonna go in circles around it like this. Remember, it doesn't have to look exactly like a marigold. It just has to look like a flower. While we're doing this, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And remember, we're doing this for fun, not for perfection, not for any purpose other than just because we want to paint today. Because it's fun to let our brains focus on something that is not work. Gonna make this one a little bit floofier up on top too, I think. Like this. How are we feeling? Okay. Gonna let this dry a little tiny bit. And I'm gonna add a little bud down here. So there's my big flower. Here's a bud. I think I don't know if I want to add another bud yet. I'm just gonna let these dry slightly. Because now I'm gonna go in with some green for a petal. And not a petal, a stem. So remember, you're gonna draw a little nubbin base right here. That goes straight down. You're gonna keep breathing. It's really easy to hold your breath when you are doing art, but you don't want to do that because then you could pass out and you'll get kind of anxious about what you're doing with your art. And you don't want to be anxious. This is supposed to be a fun time. there's that stem. And I'm going to have this bud actually connect to it. I'm going to have a little nubbins here. All right. And then where should my leaves go? I think I'm going to have a leaf go here. And here. Oops, I need more water. Oops, that was too much water. Okay, good job, Emily. There's one here. Remember, we are not aiming for perfection right now. We are just allowing our mind to be free from the chaos inside of it, giving our brains something else to focus on tonight. Sometimes we like to paint through our problems, but tonight we are just allowing our brains to focus on something that is just for us. There is no purpose, no goal other than relaxation. Now, I think it would be really fun to add a couple other loose florals to this. And I'm going to do that by just adding some, actually, I really like how simple this is, but I think we need just some more greenery. So I'm going to do another color green. And I'm just going to put one down here. That'll kind of go up and behind this one. And do another one here. Just kind of adding in some grasses, you might say. They're basically big, stretched out S's. Want to make sure they all just come to like a gathered central point on your work. Don't want them to be scattered everywhere. And I'm just gonna do some leaves that look like this. I'll show you really quick. We can go back to our sketch paper. It's like that. And then go like this. I'll do it again to show you again. Do a little stretch out S curve. Like this. So they touch like this, and then I fill that in. And then I do a leaf just mimicking it right there. And that is my other leaf, okay? I'll do one more. And it goes up like this, okay? that's how I'm gonna do some leaves right here. And I'm gonna add some different colored buds in actually. I think I'm gonna do an orange bud, like a darker orange than what I've already have on my page. Maybe one down here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. If you feel bold, you can add a flower. I think I'm just gonna add some dots. So when in doubt, I like to go in and just do some berry looking flowers sometimes. I think they're kind of cute. And I think they are a really nice addition to a lot of um, like a filler flower for a filler flower. You know, when you get a bouquet and there's just extras in there, I think that makes that look really nice. I think I'm going to add another leaf up here. That was way too much water. I am going to add a center. I'm going to kind of jag it up my center now that it's dry. I'm going to go in with a darker orange and almost red actually. I'm just going to do some squigglies. Oh, gosh, I have so much water in my brush right now. Add just some center flowers, some center petals. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Gonna add some detail, some extra squiggles, the outside of this guy, like some edge colored. There's some yellow in here. Okay. I think that's pretty nice. I think I could maybe use some extra like something there, but I can't figure out what it is right now, so I'm not gonna do it. It might just need another like marigold stem, but I think for now I'm gonna leave it with simple is best and not keep going with it because I can't decide. And sometimes it's okay, especially if you're not in a crunch or trying to make anything specific, to just set something down, walk away from it, and come back later to figure out what it's missing. But I think this was super fun. Um, I'm so glad you've joined me tonight. If you are here with me live, stick around and we can chat. And if you're joining me on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to see your work on Instagram or you can email it to me. You can tag me. Yeah, I'm just so grateful for you being here. I've had a wonderful time with you. Um, and I will see you next week. And for those sticking around, I'll see you soon. Bye.